If you're looking for the easiest way to lose weight in 2025 without extreme calorie counting, complex meal prep schedules, or spending hours at the gym every day, this video is exactly what you need, because what I'm about to share has made weight loss simpler for my patients than any approach I've seen in my experience in the field. We're not talking about another restrictive diet plan, exhausting workout routine, or willpower-based system that requires you to completely overhaul your lifestyle. Today, I'm going to show you the simplest and most effective approach to weight loss currently available, how it works, and how you can get it without the usual hassles and high costs. Part 1. Why weight loss has been so hard until now. Traditional weight loss methods require immense willpower because you are fighting a direct biological battle against your own body. Your brain is hardwired to see weight loss as a threat to your survival and actively fights back to make you hungrier and burn fewer calories. When you lose weight, your levels of the hunger hormone called ghrelin shoot up, making you ravenous. Traditional weight loss is so difficult because you're fighting a powerful biological battle on 3 fronts. First, the hormonal battle. Your body responds to weight loss by increasing hunger hormones and decreasing fullness hormones called leptin, creating intense biological hunger. Second, the metabolic battle. Your metabolism slows down to defend your body's weight set point, meaning you burn fewer calories, making maintenance feel like a constant struggle. Finally, the mental battle. Your brain becomes preoccupied with food or food noise, exhausting your finite willpower as you fight these deep-seated survival signals. In short, traditional methods fail because they rely on willpower to overcome biology. The new understanding is that obesity is a biological condition, not a character flaw. Effective treatments work by changing the underlying biology, not by demanding more willpower. Diets fail because they are temporary, restrictive plans that fight a permanent biological system. They treat the symptom, which is overeating, but not the body's powerful drive to regain weight. Your body fights back. It mistakes dieting for starvation, making you hungrier, less satisfied, and slowing your metabolism. You can't out-willpower the survival instinct. They're temporary. Strict diets are unsustainable. When you stop, the weight returns because you haven't learned a lasting way to live. They harm your mindset. They create a cycle of guilt, thinking I blew it, and label foods as good or bad, which ruins your relationship with food. They ignore the real issue. Diets don't address emotional eating, stress, boredom, sadness, which is often the true driver. The new goal. We will shift from short-term dieting to building a sustainable lifestyle for you. This means creating lifelong habits, making peace with food, understanding your triggers, and potentially using modern tools to manage hunger. The goal is to find a way of living that works for you permanently. Calorie restriction is not sustainable because your body mistakes dieting for starvation, triggering powerful survival drives. It makes you hungrier by increasing your hunger hormones, reduces fullness signals so you never feel satisfied, and creates intense cravings for high-calorie foods. This biological sabotage makes sustained calorie restriction feel nearly impossible because you're fighting against your own hardwired instincts to survive. As for exercise, it's fantastic for your health, but it's a surprisingly inefficient tool for weight loss on its own. You can't outrun your own fork. I'm gonna break down the 4 key reasons why this doesn't work either. Number 1, the calorie math is stacked against you. Reality check. A 30-minute intense run might burn 300 to 400 calories. You can wipe out that entire effort in 60 seconds by eating a couple of cookies or a small muffin. Compensation. After exercise, people often unconsciously or consciously reward themselves with extra food or drinks, or move less for the rest of the day, easily negating the calorie deficit they just created. Number 2, exercise has a minimal impact on your total daily energy burn. This is the most misunderstood concept. Your body's total calorie burn is made up of the following. First, your basal metabolic rate, which accounts for 60 to 75% of the total. These are the calories burned just to keep you alive, things like breathing and heart beating. Thermic effect of food. About 10% of calories are burned digesting food. Physical activity, 15 to 30%. This includes all movement, from fidgeting to walking to your workout. The key insight: a single workout is a very small slice of your total daily calorie pie. It's incredibly difficult to create a large enough calorie deficit through this small slice alone without making changes to your nutrition, which affects the entire system. Number 3, exercise can increase your appetite. For many people, intense exercise stimulates hunger hormones. You finish a workout feeling ravenous, which can lead to overeating and choosing quick energy, high-calorie foods, undermining your efforts. Number 4, the fitness and fatness paradox. I see this often. A patient is exercising regularly but not losing scale weight. They get discouraged and quit. What they don't see is that they are likely losing fat and gaining muscle. Muscle is denser than fat. The scale might not move, but their body composition is improving, their clothes fit better, and they are healthier, reaping invisible health benefits. Their blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol, and mood are all improving, dramatically reducing their disease risk, even if the number on the scale is slow to change. What I tell my patients, think of exercise and diet as partners, but with different jobs. Nutrition is the key to weight loss. It's the primary driver for creating the calorie deficit needed to lose fat. You have absolute control over every calorie you consume. Exercise is the key to weight maintenance and overall health. It preserves metabolism, boosting muscle, drastically improves your health markers, and is the single best predictor of who keeps the weight off long term. Stop using the scale as the only measure of success. If you're exercising, you are winning for your health. But if you want significant weight loss, you must focus on building a sustainable nutrition plan. The most effective path is always a combination of both. If you want the easiest path to real weight loss with medical support, flat rate pricing, and our weight loss guarantee, click the first link in the description below to take our free assessment to see if you qualify. 2. The medical solution that changes everything. GLP-1 medications don't make weight loss effortless, but they make it manageable by removing the overwhelming biological barriers that have sabotaged you before. They level the playing field. Here's how they make it simpler. They turn down the volume on hunger. Before, you were fighting against constant, biologically driven hunger and cravings, that food noise. This consumed mental energy and willpower all day long. With GLP-1s, the constant mental chatter about food quiets down. You can finally hear your body's true hunger and fullness signals. This frees up your willpower to make conscious choices rather than just reacting to cravings. They recalibrate your body's fullness gauge. Before, you might have felt you had to eat a large amount of food to feel satisfied, or you never felt truly full. With GLP-1s, the medication slows down your stomach emptying. Food stays in your stomach longer, so you feel physically full and satisfied with a normal, smaller portion. This makes portion control a natural outcome, not intense struggle. They create a biological opportunity for habit change. This is the most crucial point. The medication doesn't build healthy habits for you, but it creates the conditions where you finally can. Before, trying to eat a salad when you're craving pizza felt like a punishment. Your biology was screaming for high-calorie foods. With GLP-1s, the cravings are reduced, and a feeling of satisfaction choosing a salad or a lean protein becomes a genuinely appealing and manageable choice. You have the mental space and physical comfort to learn new habits without being in a constant state of deprivation. The bottom line, it's simpler, not magical. It's vital to understand that the work is still there. You still need to make conscious food choices, prioritize protein and whole foods, and incorporate physical activity. The difference is this: the work now feels productive instead of punishing. You are no longer trying to build a house in a hurricane. The medication calms the storm, allowing you to lay a solid, sustainable foundation. In essence, GLP-1 medications manage the biology so you can focus on the behavior. They don't make weight loss easy, but they make it possible for your efforts to finally pay off. When patients start GLP-1 medications like semaglutide and tirzepatide, they typically experience significant changes in appetite and cravings. This isn't just about feeling full. These medications work by rewiring the brain's response to food. Here's what changes. Your appetite shrinks. You simply feel full faster and for longer. A normal-sized meal is satisfying, and snacking just doesn't cross your mind as often. Cravings lose their power. That urgent, I need chocolate now, feeling fades. Junk food just doesn't have the same magnetic pull it used to. It's not that you never feel hungry or never enjoy food, you just stop feeling controlled by it. The constant mental chatter about your next meal gets quiet, making it infinitely easier to make a healthy choice without feeling like you're in a battle with yourself. Patients typically notice changes in appetite within days to weeks, but significant weight loss is a gradual process over months to a year. The average patient in my years of experience loses about 1 to 2 pounds per week on a standard dose. Phase 1, the initial quieting. In the first 2 to 4 weeks, what patients notice? This is when the most profound mental shift happens. Patients report the food noise turning down dramatically. Cravings lessen and they feel in control for the first time in a long time. Portions naturally get smaller because they feel full faster. Physical changes. Some patients experience early rapid weight loss, often 2 to 5 pounds, in the first week or two, which is largely due to a reduction in water weight and inflammation as eating habits begin to change. My clinical note, we start start at a very low dose to help the body adjust and minimize side effects. The weight loss here is a bonus, but the primary goal is acclimating to the medication. Phase 2, the steady climb, months 1 through 4. What happens? The dose is gradually increased every 4 weeks to find the individual's therapeutic dose, the level where appetite suppression is effective and side effects are manageable. Rate of loss. This is when consistent, steady fat loss begins. A loss of half a pound to 2 pounds per week is typical and excellent progress. This rate is sustainable and helps preserve metabolism, boosting muscle mass. My clinical note: I remind patients that the scale will not go down every single day. Plateaus of a week or 2 are completely normal, even when you're doing everything right. Phase 3, consistent loss and habit building, months 5 to 9. What happens? Patients are now on a stable maintenance dose. The medication has created a powerful biological opportunity, and this is where the real habit building pays off. Patients are learning to eat for nourishment without the constant mental struggle. Rate of loss: the 1 to 2 pounds per week trend continues. This is where the dramatic results add up. A 10 to 15% total body weight loss is a very realistic and transformative goal for most patients during this period. Phase 4, the maintenance phase, month 10 and beyond. What happens? Weight loss naturally slows and then stops as the body finds a new, lower set point. The goal shifts from losing weight to maintaining it. This is a critical phase. The medication is still needed to maintain the new biology. We focus on fine-tuning nutrition, reinforcing exercise routines, and continuing the medication long-term to sustain results. In my experience, the most successful patients are those who pair the medication with sustainable lifestyle changes. The medication provides the biological freedom to make those changes stick, leading to the most significant and lasting results I've seen in my career. This approach requires less intense change because it removes the biggest barrier: constant hunger and cravings. Traditional methods demand perfect willpower to fight your biology every minute of the day, which is exhausting and unsustainable. With medication managing your appetite, the pressure is off. You can make healthier choices from a place of calm, not desperation. It's about gradual, sustainable progress, like choosing a salad because it sounds good, not because you're forcing yourself, rather than needing perfect discipline 100% of the time. The easiest way to lose weight in 2025 isn't about finding more willpower or trying harder with extreme methods. It's about working with your biology instead of against it, using proven medical solutions that make the process simpler and more sustainable, while still maintaining healthy habits. And if you want to see if this easy approach could work for you, take our free online assessment to see if you qualify. Just click the first link in the description below. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.